And what they have done has just been phenomenal, man. So I wanted to give Reginald Calhoun, Director of Football Operations staff, a big salute because
Definitely.
they've done major work, man.
They don't see, a lot of people don't see what goes on behind the
Yeah, I mean,
scenes, even
like those.
before the game, days before the game. You know,
Yes, sir. Like it's amazing when you just think about. I don't care if it's ice tubs, again, equipment, tackling dummies, whatever was there at Boulder is here, hour and a half away.
exactly.
Extra contact lenses. I mean, anything that you think of that you would need if you were at home has been brought here for a week. And
Right.
again, I want to emphasize this to the runners out there. That is two sites because we're staying on Colorado campus, Colorado Springs campus, but we practice at a high school that's about a 20, 30-minute drive from here. And the equipment truck is there and everything is there too.
Everything. And it seems like the
It's amazing.
players are enjoying the stay, you know, as
Hmm.
much as they can. You know what I mean? With being away from some of the things that they might be accustomed to on a daily basis, but still they know what time it is now. They know it's time to lock in and get
Yeah.
focused on the task at hand. And
Yeah.
Coach Prime set the tone from day one, as you said before. And right here, like you said, day one, day two, day three. And I like when he called up the coaches, and he established that or reiterated that with the coaches to let them know that, hey, you guys are the leaders. So from
Hmm.
day one, we're going to set the tone out here. We're not going to accept anything, any lacking anybody. We're going to be we're going to weed out everybody that need to be weeded out from day one. And I like how he's doing that. He started with the coaches, and that trickles down to the players.
He doubled down that on today. Sometimes, man, when Coach Prime gets up and speaks and we put it out later on, we take a sound bite here or a clip there. You'll see tonight or maybe first thing in the morning, at least on the pregame network. Coach Prime was with me today. And he's like, "What you working on, dog?" I said, I'm editing your speech from this morning. I said, "But I really can't find anything I want to take out." Like
Mm,
I'm gonna play this whole thing because like he laid it down today and it translated right into practice. And one of the things when you triggered that thought on mine that he laid down is he again called out the coaches. He said, "Coordinators, if we don't see this in practice, I want you to take those guys out." He said, "Because you wouldn't leave them in the game, would you?" And they were
right.
like, "No." He said, "Position coaches, you wouldn't leave them in the game, which he said, because let me tell y'all something. Coordinators, y'all resume
Or did we just lose Unc right there? Hold down. Let me see. Unc, are you still there? I'm still here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, having a little bit of technical difficulties. That's why we came on a little bit later than usual, because of those things. But y'all see, we'll pop back on and pop back in. You know what I mean? As soon as we can. Go ahead, Unc.
Yeah, so he was just challenging the coaches that, this is on you too. Now the head coach is the one who gets wins and losses, but this is all of our resumes, and I'm a winner and I want to
Yeah,
dominate. And so we're
yeah.
not going to put up with stuff in practice that we wouldn't put up with at a game.
Let's be serious about it from day one. You know, not saying that you wasn't serious before, but we're going to be intentionally serious about it from day
And,
one.
and you see that guy? I don't know if I got the camera angle right.
Coach
Can,
Pun
can you
right
see that
there.
guy? Man, that's my dog. Let me tell you something, man. Like that's my dog right there, man.
What's up, baby?
Man, bro.
Texas in the building. What's happening? How, hey, how them big boys doing down there? Talk to me about them big boys. I can't hear them.
I tell you what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, go yeah.
You can hear me?
Can you hear me, Coach? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, though we getting out that rock, we striking, we setting the standard, and the standard is the standard. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, and if we're looking for an identity on that inside, what would that be? You know, if you talking
Violent,
about your guys,
violent,
violent.
violent, violent. That's it. That's all you could describe it. Violent, nasty,
Yeah,
physical, all that.
you also got a guy, Big Quincy Wiggins moving inside. Talk to me about his development. I see he gained a lot of muscle also.
Man, Quincy coming along, man. Quincy came a long way from last year, transitioning from DN to D tackle, but he getting it. and he's gonna be a hell of an X factor for us.
Yeah. And what is one thing that you're looking for from your guys before you leave this camp that you can hang your hat on?
Man, violence, us acknowledging of being the engine of this team, man. That's the biggest thing I want us to do. Like, man, put all the weight on us, and we gonna execute. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. And I saw one drill. I couldn't tell which coach that was, but he was telling him to press that lead arm on that double team. Talk
It
to me
sound like you
about
know what you're talking about.
talk to me about that. Talk to me about that a little bit though. How the defensive tackles can help free up your linebackers by just
Man, our biggest
hand
thing,
placement and such.
we preach a lot in our run take two. All right, because if you taking two, man, you helping them backers out and helping them play free. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing we could do up front and help the whole defense out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's always about helping your brother out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we gonna eat nasty and have a greedy mindset.
That's right. Hey, for the people that don't know about your come up, tell them about your come up real fast and how you ended up where you are right now.
Man, it all started in Texas College. You know what I'm saying? Just working hard, putting my head down, working. I appreciate Coach Jackson over there and Coach.
Hot dog it. We had him for a minute. We had him for a minute. Wake up out there. You feel me? Defensive line gonna be nasty this year. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned and watch for it. We'll see if we can get Coach to pop back on real quick. Like other than that, we got Creed Thomas and Gideon ESPN Lamprin who had their presser today. Also, Coach Marv was at the podium. Also, ESPN Gideon ESPN Lamprin also talked about how the other two linebackers, Tyler Martinez and Leonga Lafau, they're both elite dudes, and how they both are his best friends, and they hang out, you know, together while they're here on campus during the camp. Let me see. Let me pull this back. Sorry about that. But anyway, we'll try to get Unc come back on, maybe get a couple of other impromptu coaches interviews. Until then, y'all make sure y'all go to uncandchico.myshopify.com and get y'all some merch. We appreciate the support. We got plenty of stuff that y'all can wear to the game and be a part of the stripe out and everything that's going on at Folsom Field this season. Y'all go there and represent with the TMR Live crew. Y'all send us a picture, you get featured. Also, you got the chance to get on the sideline. How can you do that, Coach? Easy. Buy you some merch by going to the website, uncandchico.myshopify.com. Wear your merch, take a picture, post it, tag us, and we got you. You understand me? We got you. Consistency wins. You know what it is, man. Uncle Chico, TMR Live. We're going to get right back to it. We got Unc checking in right now. And talk to me, Unc. We appreciate you having Coach Pun stop by. We lost him right at the end right there.
No, he was just letting you know, man, that the code word for this unit is the engine. The defensive line is being treated like they're the engine of the team.
Mm-hmm.
How you know this, Chico? Where can your car go without an engine?
Nowhere.
Okay.
No damn.
So their job is to recreate the line of scrimmage on the other side, to get takeaways, to get violent stops. That's all they're talking about.
Right. I like them big fellas up front that he got too, and he's working on them. And what I was talking about was them holding up them double teams and not letting those offensive linemen work up to that second level of the linebackers. That way they could play freer and they could go run and make those tackles. Because you got guys like Leonga and ESPN and Martinez. Those guys fly to the ball. I saw Rodney Coden Jr. flying to the ball to the young fellas. So they got some linebackers who can move. Everybody just have to play their part in the game of football. That's why it's the ultimate team game.
Absolutely. I'm looking at KI is talking to Pun right now. See, can I grab him as well? Now, this is who we really have to thank right here. I'm going to bring her on live. I'm going to bring her on live. I'm going to bring her on live.
Hey, my girl TA, is it?
No.
Oh, okay,
no. Just, I'm not going to give them the details. This is who saved the day for us.
Hi, guys.
Oh, thank you very much.
He said, thank you very much.
Y'all put a W in the chat.
This is who saved the day.
What's her name? Put a W in the chat for her. Put a W in the chat. We appreciate it.
Yeah, man. We had to have it. Yeah, had to have it, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, KI, Ken Ingram is talking to Pun right there. I'm going to see.
That's who it was. It was Coach Ingram.
Yeah,
it was Coach Ingram. That's who it was.
Yeah.
Big
I'll
Coach
see
Ingram.
when I get my wrap up.
Yep. W for the
Coach
saver
KI,
that said in the chat.
When you wrap a sec, Chico want to ask you something.
I wish I had that clip. Let me see if I pull that clip up too. I reacted to it on my channel. I don't know if I got it right.
He saw your drill. Yeah, so he had.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we did.
can't give away all the secrets. Coach, what's up, big coach?
What's up, Cole? How you doing,
What's
Chico?
going on? No, we were just
Man, I
talking.
just
I was
called.
talking to Coach Pun, and we was talking about a couple of drills that was seen on Reach the People and Well Off, and also the Pregame Network, and just talking about how the defensive tackles trying to hold that offensive lineman from getting up to that second level. How important that is for your linebackers to flow free, especially with the type of backer
Yes,
that you
sir.
have in Leon Lafau, getting ESPN Lampert and Tyler Martinez. Talk about that drill in particular and why that is so important.
Well, man, listen, the drill is, man, one of our emphasis, man, it reinforces our defensive tackle philosophy, man. So first, everything starts with our philosophy. And our philosophy, man, we play man-to-man defense up front, press coverage, bump and run. And so what that means is, man, in the same way you see it from a cornerback who plays press coverage at the snap, he want to, crowd the line. He want to play tight coverage and a tight alignment. And that snap the ball, get his hands on the receiver and deny him vertical release.
Right.
Well, we take that same approach from a defensive line standpoint because every offense relies on the offensive line climbing to the second level.
Exactly.
And usually it's the man you line up on.
Mm-hmm.
And so, man, what we do is so we can, man, take a combo block and break it down into an isolation block. So we want to see it as a single block. Even though it's a combo block, we'll see it as a single block in the zone schemes. Now, gap schemes is a little bit different, but in the zone scheme. So we take that approach. We play man-to-man defense up front. So we want to attack our man. And listen, stay square him and press him out. We always have an attack, and then we want to we want to power the pressure. Then that means wherever the pressure we'll get from the offensive lineman, we want to power to that thing. Power with our power hand and our power foot to wherever we getting pressure. And from the pressure angle from the offensive lineman, we line up on, and we want to try to flatten him out and deny him going second level. So if we can do that, man, generally we end up taking two because you got the off man that's trying to overtake you. And so, man, we'll take two, man, let them linebackers flee, run free, man, and make tackles, man.
That's huge right there. I love it, Coach. I think we have it right. Oh, I picked right on it. I picked right on it, Coach. Hold on. Let me see if we can have it right here. Now, power with the left hand. That's me. Oh, my bad. That's me doing the breakdown yesterday. But you can see you right there telling them exactly that right there. Power with that hand right there, that pressure hand, and keeping these guys from climbing up. There you go. Power to pressure is what he's telling. I'm loving it. Hey, Coach, I appreciate your time. You know what I mean?
Always, man. Always, man. I appreciate y'all.
Look forward to have you back on, Coach.
All right, man. Y'all have a great day.
Hey, y'all. Hey, if y'all just didn't get a whole, since we from the South, I'm gonna say this: if y'all didn't just get a whole heap of football knowledge right there, come on, man. If y'all didn't get a buku of knowledge right there, come on, put a W in the chat for Coach Kenny Ingram, man. KI in the building, Memphis in the building, man.
Chico, one of the things I want to point out about that is simply this. We try to tell people, we try to articulate. Let me say this, man. This is with humility. This is with blessing. This is with me acknowledging that. You can't get this anywhere else.
Yeah.
You can watch shows and they can talk about, which player's favorite food is hot dogs or pizza or I don't know.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being able to bring on two coaches and have Smitty walk by eating a Rice Krispie,
Smitty.
What's going on, Smitty? Like,
I got a question for Smitty.
Where's you going, man? Smitty gone. Where else you going to get that?
What? But look, here's what I was going to say, Unc. Because you can't get it anywhere else. First of all, you can't get it anywhere else.
Don't mess the clip up. Like,
yeah, my bad. You right.
Hell, I'm gone.
He had a perfect damn clip going. I want to talk to Smitty. Had a beautiful clip going. But he made the point, though, god dang it. Wherever else you are or claim to be, you might as well click off of that and go to that third party later on. You know what I mean? Or don't go back at all. You got things to do. And don't need to be wallowing in the mud with the pigs. You
Boy, you
understand
my
me?
boy, you my dog, boy. You're not just big. You're not just big dog chicken. You my dog. Hey,
That's
get
real.
Spitty, get Spitty. Hey, can I get him after this promo? Can I get him? But
He ain't lying
oh,
though. He ain't lying.
I got
Hey,
those
I'm with
fellas
you.
just
I'm
walk
with
by.
you.
I'm good. I was talking to Chico.
Who that, man?
There you go. All right, now you
What's
gotta
up,
get it.
Coach?
Chico, what's
I know
bro?
Coach got something to say. I know you got something to say,
Can you
Coach.
hear
What
me?
going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Coach Hart, what's going on, man?
Hey, I see you in the lab over there, brother. I see
Yes,
you.
sir. How you doing?
Hi. Man, I'm great, man. I'm great. You know what I'm saying? We just had football for breakfast not too long ago.
That's
Now
right.
we about to have film study for lunch. We'll have a little tender walkthrough for dinner,
Uh-huh.
and we'll settle it with some grown men talk, man. You know,
Well,
at the end
look,
of the night
look,
before they go to bed.
you came right in while we were talking about the big guys up front and the linebackers. You know, Leon
Oh
Lafau,
yeah.
Tyler Martinez, ESPN Lamprin, Roddy Colton Jr., and a host of others. Talk to me about those guys and their development and coming along this camp and what you're looking to see from them.
I tell you what, man. I think it first start. I think one of the biggest things it starts with the mentality. They got the right type of mentality. Like they come to work every day because they love ball. They
Mm-hmm.
ask questions. They study together and they hold themselves accountable. Like we don't have to police them at all. You get questions for them like, "Hey, coach, you want to go to dinner tonight, or can we hang out a little bit, talk a little ball, talk a little life?" And as far as on the field, you got Leonga Lafau, you have Gideon Lampron, and Tyler Martinez, who have a lot of college football experience. And that's
Mm-hmm.
helping Rodney Colton and Carson Crawford and some of those young cats we got that really showed out in high school. And you can see them soaking up like a sponge. So, when you go through different techniques and talking about different offensive sets and what do we expect to happen on situational downs, these guys are answering the questions before we even spit out the answer. And you love that as a coach in your
Yeah.
unit room, man. I mean, it's been amazing, brother. I mean, they run sideline to sideline. You ain't got to ever tell them to run to the ball. You never got
Yeah,
to
I
get it
said
low.
that. I really said that in my breakdown when I was watching. I said this is a group that it doesn't seem like they have to tell these guys to run to the football or run behind them to get them to run to the ball and then like that. You don't see that really so much so
You don't
far.
see it,
So
man. You don't
yeah,
see it, man. And to have those type of guys in the room, it's just going to do wonders for, Carson Crawford and Rodney Colton
right.
coming up under them, man. But nah, I'm excited and elated. I'm just looking at these guys like, hey, man, just chill out, Hart. Teach them what you need to teach them. They know the rest. Don't overcoach them.
Yeah.
And make sure they get to the ball. But they're doing a great job for us.
And your man, Coach Chris Marv, man, how's it been working with him once again?
Man, it's been great. It's really been great, man. He's embracing me. I've embraced him.
Yeah.
Like when he first got the opportunity, he was my first call. He's my first call because I wanted to make sure that he knew I was on the same page with him. And I'm about winning. I love football, and it's about these kids first,
Mm-hmm.
and making sure they grow into men. So we have been hip to hip and talking, and it's just been wonderful. I mean, he's such a detailed guy,
Yeah.
smart and understands the system he wants to run, and he allows you to put skin in the game and talk ball with him. So it's been great, man. I wake up, can't wait to work with him every day.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna go to the top of the mountains over there to see if Coach Prime can see you dancing and moving or anything like that?
Man, I told him he come with me. He got to come with me. I don't trust him. He may leave. He may pull out in the bus and leave me. So I said, "No, you got to come with me, dog."
That's what's up, man. Y'all enjoy y'all time, Coach. And
Yeah.
hey, what's on the playlist once again? What's on the playlist that we need to know
Oh
about?
man. Oh man. On the playlist. You know what? I'm tonight. We got film study, so I'm about to put some old '90s R&B on right now, man, and
Put them
just
up
and
on
just
game.
jam out to that. Yeah, man. I got to teach these cats something, man.
Yeah.
I know they like what they like, but they got to understand where it all originated from. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got to play some R&B of somebody who's on the cover like this right here.
Let me see what you got. I can't see.
You know,
How can I zoom in on this? I can't see what he's trying to show.
you know
I
how the
want to see
R&B
what you trying.
covers they lay down and they have their
Oh
legs crossed like that
yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah, 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 yeah. Got the little linen shirt on or whatever. I know what you're talking about.
That's
Little Jerry curl, but it's dry. I feel
that's
you.
right. Coach,
Man, it's always
appreciate your
good talking
time,
to you.
man. Yes, sir. You
Absolutely,
too.
brother.
Appreciate the
All
time.
right. Yep.
All right. Coach Hart in the building.
Family.
Those type of posters Unc got on the wall right there. All right.
I'm
Hey.
not even gonna try to do it. I'm not even gonna try to do a promo. I'm not gonna try.
All right. We're
I'm
gonna go
not,
to it in a
I'm
second.
not even gonna try. But I do want to say, where, Chico, where else?
Nowhere.
Chico, that's
No
three
damn
coaches.
where.
That's three coaches, Chico.
Real fast and in a hurry.
That's three
And
coaches,
folks
Chico.
want to go hear somebody talk. You know what? Let me just be quiet. Also, I got some name of the title on this says Ball Out Boys. And we talking about Coach Rashad, wide receivers out there that were making plays all over the field. Q
Okay.
for 6. We talked about, and I did it on the breakdown yesterday. Was that a touchdown that Coach Prime blew that dead down there? You know, where he broke out on that long run. You saw Cam Perry make a beautiful route and touchdown. Talk to me about those guys, Unc, and what you saw out there.
This team is loaded with playmakers. And the beauty of these playmakers is that with this go-go offense that's being installed now, everybody's gonna get opportunity, right? You're not gonna have like a number one receiver that's wide receiver number one 6 games in a row. Like this ball is going to move around where you're gonna possibly have, with 75 to 100 yards in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say receivers, I'm including the running backs in that because I'm talking about touches for them.
Yeah.
And so each practice that we've had, it's only been 2 days of practice, but each practice where you see Caleb Batson caught a big touchdown today.
Yeah.
Drop right in perfectly. So I love the playmaking ability, but I love how the offense springs their talent open. It's like, okay, I got speed, I got this, but this offense makes that defense hesitate just a little bit. And let me give a shout out to Coach Marv's defense. Second door in the day.
We got a little pause right there, but just to piggyback off what Unc said, until he comes back, that's exactly what I saw when I was looking at the breakdown of this of the first day of practice. Was this offense is on the quarterback to read those safeties and linebackers. If they come down, they're going over the top, and we saw a couple of those on film go to, I think it was Q for 6 and another one to Andre Ward or Alex Ward. And that's just the quarterback making a correct read. That puts the defense in a bad situation. You cannot be right going against this type of offense if you're streaming down too hard. You're gonna have to trust your eyes and play discipline against this offense. If not, you're gonna be hit and somebody gonna be running down the field for 80 yards on you. And that's just the fact. That's why I called Coach Marion, Coach Brendan Marion. Y'all can put it in the chat right now, aka the mailman, because he delivers. Everywhere he's been, it's been over 30 points per game because he delivers. It's not a mistake. He didn't have the best players across the board every time to put him in a situation where he's going to average 30 points per game. It's how he runs things. It's how he calls things. It's how he prepares his team and his quarterback to run and to process things in a fast fashion, in fast motion, like I like to tell my little kids. You slow motion or you fast motion. You got to be fast motion in processing things from the quarterback position in this go-go offense. And that's what I love about it. That's why I think they're going to put up a whole, once again, we're going to go back to that heap for my people in the South, a whole heap of points this season. Y'all check out my breakdown that I did, and I'm doing each and every day. They drop a video. I'm going to break it down from what I see from practice for you guys and put it in layman's term like Coach Kenny Ingram did when he came on here, just in case you didn't know. I'm going to slow it down for you even at a slower pace so you can understand what's going on. All right. Then Danny came in with the $5 super chat. He said I had to slap myself. Wake up, then, Danny. Mount up. Don't be foolish. The morning run. The morning run has what nobody has, and that is access. And that is no lie from Den Damn Danny. All right. So you can go around there and let them fuck your head up, like they said in the movies back in the day. Brendan Marion, UPS Marion, UPS, USPS. I call it UPS instead of USPS. United States Postal Service. I'm gonna go with the UPS. Is that the Brown? UPS or FedEx? One of them. Call him what you want, but he's the damn mailman because he's delivering. You feel me? A whole heap of points. My dog said. Oh, now appreciate y'all checking in on Twitter and Kick. We're live right now. Big Dog Chico, the pregame network page. Y'all follow, like, subscribe. We appreciate that. This is brought to you by Miss Denise Smith, Denise Smith Insurance. Go there right now to our new website, denisesmithinsurance.com. Give her a call, 303-343-3515. She's located in Aurora, Colorado, the Denver metro area. And make sure y'all give her a call when you get a chance, and go to unclechico.myshopify.com also and get you some. I'm going to go to the clip now that we have. This is Cree Thomas and Gideon ESPN Lamprin. We'll let them speak at the podium real quick like, and then we'll come back with the rest of our analysis and exclusive content right here, the Pregame Network, TMR Live, you bitch, not EU. Let's go.
Jack Carlo, for both of you guys as well. Just 2 practices in now. How pleased are you with what you've seen on the field and just the energy level so far?
Man, the energy has just been amazing. Like, everyone's just excited. You know, it's fall camp. So, yeah, I mean, I'm super pleased. Everybody's running around. We got plays for the offense, plays for the defense, going back and forth, challenging each other. So I would say the energy is really high, and I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, 100%. It's been shot to shot, offense versus defense, back and forth, and that's what camp's supposed to be. And we're getting so much better. Literally, just looking from day 1 to day 2, the amount we've grown as a team and the different units has been pretty impeccable. And I'm excited to see how we keep growing.
Jalen, go ahead.
I'm Jalen Lee. So you guys got to talk about getting away from Boulder and just really locking in. How nice is becoming the fountain? What kind of blessing has it been that the facilities that Fountain's had?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely been a blessing. Like Cree said, getting away from the distractions a lot. There's a lot of students coming back to school around this week, and being able to be isolated with your team down here really just does build a sense of community. And I think it's Colorado Springs, like the university is still beautiful. Great sites, and it's just been a good time with the teammates being away from what we normally are used to, and it's good for us to grow that way.
I mean, this team loves football. So, I mean, what more can we ask for? We're isolated, and we get to play football all day. Everything we think about is football. So, I mean, it's a blessing for sure.
Hey, Gideon, Matt Smith. You approached Coach Prime at the airport on a plane, that situation, and you're betting on yourself, as are a lot of guys on this team. But you finally got to your first camp. Did it feel the way you thought it was going to feel?
Yeah, obviously with that whole story, it's just it's incredible and good timing for me. But coming to camp, it's still just football, just different colors. But yeah, 100%. The stakes are a little higher for all of us here, especially coming to turn around what happened last year. So I could speak for probably every transfer. It does feel slightly different coming in under these circumstances.
Also wanted to ask about the leadership retreat, how this summer went. How did you see things coming together? It feels like the guys spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, it was huge. That leadership retreat, Cree was there too. He could speak on this, but it kind of put things into perspective for a lot of us for what you could attain if you really lock in. And being away down there kind of put things back in Colorado into perspective, because this is at least my last year of college football, and I don't want to leave any stone unturned. And it kind of made me coming back even more locked in, focused, doing everything extra that I can possibly do, and along with everyone else who was down there.
Yeah, I mean, just like he said, so he's an older guy, I'm a younger guy. But I feel like I owe it to guys like him to not leave any stone unturned, just like he said. So really just coming together and doing anything I can, not only for this team, but for the older guys, right? Who it might be their last year.
Scott, go ahead.
What's good, boys? I got one for each of y'all. Gideon, the two transfer linebackers that you came with, Tyler and Leonga. Now that you know spent a few months with them now on the field, off the field, what do you just kind of make of their talent and kind of what makes them elite in your eyes?
Yeah, they're both elite dudes. We got a good LB room overall, and being with them, they've taught me so many more things that that I didn't know before coming here. Just different ways of looking at stuff, learning the new techniques that we've had here because we've all run different stuff. So they were able to like help me learn what they already knew. And those guys are my best friends here. So I've been spending so much time with them. They're the guys that I hang out with the most outside of football. And, I'm thankful for the relationship that we have, and I'm so excited to watch them ball out this year.
And then Creed, what do you feel different about where your game is at right now? Going into your second fall camp compared to like a year ago.
Yeah, I would say all around technique wise, I'm just much more polished. I've really locked into it, but also just confidence in my game, like being ready to go make a play. I feel like now I'm really looking to go find the ball. And I would say that's somewhere where coming to play for Coach Prime, I've really grown and I've really been able to show that side, show my playmaking ability.
And then last one, I saw you posted a video with PSP. You got some work there. What was that like?
Man, it was amazing. I mean, I'm a firm believer in just surrounding yourself with greatness. And I've just been so blessed to be able to be around all these guys. Coach Prime on the leadership retreat, I got to meet Jalen Ramsey. And then I got the opportunity to work out with Pat Surtain. And I mean, just seeing how he works, it was a blessing. Like, it really motivates me. Just knowing, like, hey, like, if I ever want to get to that level, this is how I got to work.
I hope you guys play on the defensive side of the ball, but I was just kind of curious in the early days of camp, is there any message
Last
or
question.
theme that's been sticking out from the coaching staff to you guys?
Yeah, definitely. Coming from Coach Marv is establishing our identity. Just being fast and relentless, and playing very physical, and that's the way he wants us to play, especially when the installs are kind of basic. And then obviously honing in on the finer details, but always playing fast and ferocious just every snap you get a chance to.
Yo, so there you go. You got those two guys right there establishing their identity in this defense. Day 2 recap from the Colorado Buffaloes. Uncle Neely, once again, those two guys, man, have they stood out to you? Were you able to see some of the plays that they've been making? Just from the footage I saw getting ESPN Lampert go around the end so fast. It would have been he would have just smashed the quarterback had the quarterback been live. But of course, you can't hit the quarterback here. So he just put his hand up like, yeah, I got him. But talk to me about what you've seen from these two guys and their leadership and their play on the field.
I think the key word is what you ended with, leadership. We know that they can play ball. They wouldn't be here if they couldn't play ball. They were recruited here, signed here because we know they have talent. What this team was devoid of last year was leadership. And what you see from these two guys is not just their playmaking ability on the field, it's their conversations on the sideline, in the locker room, on the team bus, walking to and from the cafeteria. They have become leaders on this team that don't mind being the example, don't mind say, hey, follow me and see how to do it right. A lot of times you have people who are shy away from that responsibility because they don't want to be held accountable because they know they're cutting corners. You just heard from two guys that as it relates to their position, as it relates to being good teammates, what did they talk about right there? Here you had a senior guy saying, this is it for me. I don't want to leave a stone unturned. And a younger guy says, hey, I want to play for him so he doesn't leave a stone unturned. That means I got to do my job and not leave him unturned because that would leave him hanging. And so
Right.
what you have now is some camaraderie where these guys are playing not just with each other, but they're playing for each other. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Last year, we had people playing with each other. This year, you have people playing for each other. Now clip that and run it up your flagpole.
Easy. You ain't lying. Clip that. Also, clip this too. Zach Atkins called the go-go offense a tight end's dream. And I bet he's living it because I was one of them tight ends that was in a non-friendly tight end offense. So for him to be in there, I know he's flourishing. Here's a clip right here from today's practice. Go to the big fella right here. Flex on them then, big fella. I see you flex on them. Zach Atkins, Uncle Neely, Zach Atkins. Talk to me about Zach Atkins and those tight ends and what they can bring to this offense of Coach Brendan Marion, a.k.a. the mailman.
This offense is friendly to anybody who's an eligible receiver. Put it to you that way.
Bar.
This offense is friendly to anybody who's an eligible receiver. Now, let's just deal with Colorado the past 3 years under Coach Prime. There were situations where the fans or the expectation was run the ball more. The fans or the expectation was involve the tight ends more. You have a go-go system now that created by Brendan Marion where the ball is going to go where it should go because of what the defense is allowing. And what the defense is allowing is because of what the offense is doing and showing pre-snap. And so one of the things I loved about that play right there that Zach Atkins made, it was after that play that Coach Prime called up the defense and said, hey, dog, you can't do that. Like nobody touched him. He came off free. Like you can't just sit and let a man run to his spot and get the ball. Like y'all just standing there looking at him. Like you gotta touch somebody. And so, but that space was created through hesitation. And what I love about this offense, the tight ends are going to eat, the running backs are going to eat, not just with handing the ball off in two back formations. They're going to be involved in the passing game. The wide receivers are going to eat as well. So shout out to Zach Atkins, shout out to the tight ends. They're doing their work as that extension of the line of scrimmage. Chico, you remember those days?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Your first thing is block.
And look, offensive linemen would not give you that credit of being an extension of the line of scrimmage unless you put in work and block. It's damn near like being in the hood. You know what I mean? You got to put in work, dog, for us to accept you. You want us to accept you?
Joker hand you that thing with the scraped off cereal note and say you got to put in work. You know, like you want us, you got to put in work. And what these tight ends focused on, Coach Neal lets them know. Look, this is not about pad level, low pads. This is about low hips. We getting down. We're getting down and dirty. Like we're gonna do our job blocking, and because that helps, as you know, Chico, as a tight end. If I'm blocking, y'all not expecting this route coming next.
I'm telling you, and that's when you hit them right there.
You hit them dead between the eyes with it, man. So I love what I'm seeing out there. You know, watching practice, taking these notes to report back to y'all, and you see the video clips from Welloff that supported, or Darius who reached the people that supported. This offense is doing its thing, but do not sleep. And I want to double down on it because the signal got lost when I last tried to say it.
Yeah.
Do not take the success that you see in these clips of the offense that this defense is sleeping at the wheel. This defense is getting some things done. You just talked about ESPN and those sacks that, are not sacks right now. What about these interceptions that these guys are getting? The batted balls down at the line of scrimmage from the D-line, getting their hands up. So this thing is yin-yanging right now. I love what I'm seeing out there from both sides of the ball.
Well, let me ask this right here. This might be a little bit of controversy right here, but I think I know why. That's why this was the question I wanted to ask Smitty, but I think I know why from my experience. But I'm going to play this clip right here. This is Q for 6, catching a pass and running downfield. He ran right by Coach Prime. You'll see Coach Prime blow the whistle and point back as if he was down back there.
Because Smitty was in the way.
Okay, here's the clip. Bam, he make a move right here on Nathan Mitchell. Bam, he runs by Coach Prime. You see Coach Prime pointing right there as if to blow the whistle and say he's down back there. There's Smitty right there. What do you think Coach Prime was blowing the whistle for right here? You see Q for 6 like, no. What do you think he was blowing the whistle at? You saying he was down? You think he was down what?
You said you was going to break it down.
Okay, well, if from my experience, I think that Coach Prime was saying that maybe not he was saying that he was down, but at this point, he's blowing to stop the play, stop the progress, and say that, hey, the next play is up here. Because if you see and you look in Smitty's hand, he has a whole bunch of paperwork. He's the one, usually the equipment guy's the one that spots the ball. They know where the ball is going. It's kind of like a scripted. They have on the script where everything is supposed to be. So I think Coach was not trying to stop the touchdown, but just trying to let's next play we got coming up is going to be over here. That's what I think he was saying. I can't wait to have him on and ask him that question right there. But
you don't have to ask him that. That's that shit other people have to do. Like here's the deal. And you know this, Chico, as offensive player. What are you supposed to do when you make a play at practice? You keep running. You finish the play.
Hell yeah.
He wasn't stopping the play because the guy hadn't got to the end zone yet. You run.
Mm-hmm.
So Bam. Is what you're saying. Like, hey, come on up here, next play. But
Next play.
you keep running. Like you finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, finish. Always finish. Go to the end zone. Even
Well,
in pregame warmups in real games, I'm talking about at Folsom Field, you run to the end zone.
and that's a
Finish the play.
habit right there that you should create as a young
That's
player, a wide receiver, especially someone who has the ball. Create the
and
habit of continuing to run down the field
that's
and
why
get a
it's
touchdown.
done. That's why it's done to create the habit to keep going because you don't know what that flag is for. You don't know what's going on. Keep running.
Right. Well, y'all let us know in the chat what y'all think. Would that have been a touchdown? I think that was great effort also by Creed Thomas to continue to run and try to catch Q for 6. But I'm sure if we ever have Q for 6 on here, Q for 6 say, nobody was going to catch me on that one. He was gone to the end zone.
I'm going to greet him right there now.
Yeah.
you ain't finna
he
catch
one
him
of those,
lying.
shout out to HaHa Davis, but he one of those guys where you got to describe him and you say it twice. That boy fast. You know what I mean?
And speaking of fast, one thing you got wrong on heap is not heap of. You said of, O-V. It's It's a letter. It's just a
heap
A. Yeah, it's just a heap of. So you got a little correct. It's a heap of. No, it's not heap of. It's a heap of. And then you know what's bigger than a heaper? A messer. Man, I went to Big Mama house. She had a mess of collard greens.
What? I ain't never heard that one now.
A messer. A whole messer.
Never in my life. If y'all ever heard of messer, y'all let us know.
Chico, I know you ain't said it with your Alabama ass saying you ain't never heard of messer.
I never heard of messer, dog. No, I know some country stuff, but I ain't never heard of messer.
They had a whole mess of collard greens over there?
We just had a whole lot of it.
See, okay.
Lot
of. And then heap. Yeah, lot of, if you're being correct. Heap of is next, and then messer is more than that. Okay. You have a lotta, you have a heaper, you have a messer.
And just know there's a lot of them. A lot of them.
I'm just trying to put y'all up on game.
I'm just
I'm
not talking about the University of Miami when I say UM.
You ain't got to do what we say. We just try to put you up on game, though.
Just try to put you up on game.
Because it's trust and a relationship.
And just try to put the Cleveland Browns up on game also. If they don't know, they need to know that Shedeur Sanders is the one, not the 2, although he wears number 2. He's the one in that QB room, throwing dimes, dropping dimes all across the board. Here's a little clip from Shedeur.
Sean goes against himself every day. I go against myself every day. Dylan goes against himself every day, and Taylor does too. So, like, we all just battle ourselves versus, like, it's not each other, because it's not like we're going against each other.
Right.
We're going against the defense.
Yeah.
So it's like, if anything, it's offense versus defense every day.
Okay.
There you go.
Absolutely right.
That's his mindset.
It's a golfer's mentality, Chico. If you and I were on the back nine on Sundays during the Masters in the finals, I'm not playing you. I'm playing the course. Like, what you just did has nothing to do with me. I got to play the course. And so the course in a football sense is the man in the mirror. If Shedeur Sanders is the best that he can be, that's it.
That's it.
It's not about putting yourself in position like, oh man, I gotta hope he mess up so I look good. Y'all remember last 2 seasons ago when we were right there on the cusp of going to the Big 12 and we blew it, but we needed somebody to lose, and then we get in and somebody asked Coach Prime, they said, so I'm sure you're rooting for blah, blah, blah. And he said, dog, I'm not wired like that. I'm not finna sit here and cheer against somebody. I'm not finna sit here and wish that somebody fails so that I can succeed. And it's the same thing with Shedeur. You better believe Shedeur Sanders wants to be a starting quarterback in the NFL, but he don't want to be it because Deshaun messed up. Yeah. He don't want to be it because Gabriel. He want to be it because he is Shedeur Sanders and put his best foot forward. And that's that mentality of like, no, my competition is me.
Right.
Like I don't even see y'all. Like I don't even know what you did today. I don't even know what you did today. Preach. I'm trying to be the best I can be, and I know that's going to be enough to put me in that seat.
Mm-hmm.
What happens in track and field, Chico, when you look back?
You slow. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Huh?
You said that, Unc. I just
Huh?
explained that to
Whoa.
my little. Shout out to my
Chi-
little trainee, my little
Chico,
superstar athlete who I'm training. I
Chico,
told her the other day, don't look back.
Chico.
Keep
What
running
happens
fast.
when you look back?
You slow down,
You gonna get caught.
and you're gonna get caught.
It is physically the way the human body is designed. Like Coach Prime would say,
And you go off course.
everything is facing forward.
Yes.
When you do this, you can't still run at the same speed.
Mm-mm.
Don't look back. So Shedeur ain't looking back at what them other guys doing. He looking at like, okay, what did I just do? How do I
Yeah.
fix that?
Yeah. It's simple. The way he's dropping
He
dimes
just
out there,
talking.
I got a clip
He,
of
he
the
on the way
throw
somewhere,
of
but
the
you was just
day.
talking. You was just talking about this guy.
Hold on. I wouldn't look. Hold on, let me see. I couldn't
He
see him.
didn't,
I
he
was
didn't see,
looking
he didn't
off.
see it.
My bad. I was looking off,
at the damn-
man.
It was Cree, man.
Oh my dog. My
Yeah.
dog, Creek, man.
You got them fresh braids. His
And he got the
better than yours,
braids in,
Chico.
too.
Yeah, he braid, Chico, your braids is trash. This is real braids over there.
Oh, come on now. You can't say that with T-Braids 808 Hawaii.
No.
You know what I mean?
When you get out the chair at T808, you be fresh.
Okay.
Is when you get home and start effing with it. You be sitting there doing, playing in your damn head. That's when
That's a fact.
she send you home. She send you home right.
I'd be good the first 2 nights.
Oh, yeah.
But then I'd be like, man, put a bonnet on. Too damn sleepy. I bet y'all pay to see me with a bonnet on, huh, chat? W bonnet in the chat one time. If y'all wear a bonnet to sleep.
I got a satin pillowcase for my beard at home.
All right, Lord have
out.
mercy.
Well, I mean, it's really Allison pillowcase. She left it, but I'd be using it to keep.
Shedeur Sanders 21 of 25, dog. How can you continue to put up numbers like this throughout camp, Unc? I don't care what you're doing. You could be throwing against little leaguers, Unc, and he's still putting up numbers like this. I got to throw it a day coming up, but just talk about these precise, efficient numbers right here. 21 of 25.
It is what it is, man. We talked about it last show, and we could talk about it every show today. Practice. Y'all staying tuned and well off. I was rapping with Bucky today. You know I'm from the 70s. I say rapping. I was talking to Bucky today, and he's headed up to Cleveland tomorrow. Safe travels to Bucky. So y'all be getting plenty of Cleveland stuff from well off the rest of this week. Saying that, we talked about when you look at the totality of it, like he's always the higher percentage of completions. Right, it's like if he throw 18 passes, like 15 complete. He throw 21 is like 19 complete. Like forget the INT touchdown, which he's doing well on that rep ratio.
Yeah.
The accuracy, man, the ball placement. Like when you're sitting there and you're dropping dimes, at 75, 80% a clip, you're gonna win some football games.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna win some football games.
You know what? There was a negative post out today from some anonymous NFL exec saying that, anonymous NFL exec saying that he wouldn't lose sleep. You know what? Instead of me trying to quote, he said he wouldn't lose sleep if he was facing Shedeur Sanders. Says that basically he has slow feet, slow development. He wouldn't lose sleep over Shedeur Sanders if he was facing him the next game.
That's Chico, this is gonna surprise you. I don't have no issue with that. People talk crazy all the time, and that's how they get carved up.
Yeah.
So you can sit there and believe that you want to. If you don't want to lose no sleep over him. But the fact that you didn't sign it shows me how much you don't believe in it, because you can't put your name on it.
Yeah.
Like you just out there trying to stir something up. But if you believe he's a QB that you don't have to prepare for, I can guarantee you have said that come from a losing organization, because if you don't have that kind of respect for your opponent at that level, we talked about this the other day, Chico, when somebody tried to say, oh, he was doing that against the twos or the threes. Twos or the threes in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
The 10th guy on the NBA bench will put his nuts on your head dunking on you.
You feel me? And that's
like he is in the league. Yeah, like you play for the Lakers, but you don't start. Do you know how far ahead the bench of the Lakers are above where you play?
Right. It's just like what DC Young Fly said. DC Young Fly said, I was good in middle school. I thought I was good. I thought I was going to the NBA until one of them D-League players came along.
Yeah, come on, man. Like,
I ain't say NBA. I said D-League. It's a difference from me to them. It's levels to this, man.
He is out there doing that against other professional athletes. Those numbers are what they are. And you better believe this. The defense is trying to stop him.
They trying now.
Yeah, they
get paid
to stop
too.
him. Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they are trying to stop him. They ain't nobody like, oh man, let's let's take it easy so Shedeur numbers will go up. No, this is the complete opposite.
Well, let's go to our Denise Smith Insurance. Shout out to State Farm. DeniseSmithInsurance.com. Throw of the day right here on the Pregame Network. TMR Live. Got throw of the day from Shedeur Sanders. Roll that beautiful bean footage, please. Here we go, going way downtown looking outside. Got a wheel route. Wham. Beautiful throw. That's the throw of the day. Dropping the dime right there. Shedeur Sanders doing what Shedeur Sanders does. Nothing that we haven't seen anything before.
Don't you love how he makes it look easy? Like
Making it look easy.
If I gave you a ball and said, man, throw it into a chimney, like it has to go up and like straight down. And like that ain't easy. But he does it so consistently. He does it at every level he's been at. Be like, oh man, that's what we expect now. But just because we expect it, that don't mean it's easy. That dude be dropping dimes, man.
I'm telling you. You would think
Chico,
he was on the
speaking of
first
dropping
48.
dimes,
Memphis.
let me drop this dime right here, man.
Drop one.
This is a big dime, Chico.
I
got a call today.
I got a
from
call.
my former room dog out here in Colorado. Coach Jason Phillips called me today and he said, man, I want to clear the air. And there's no better place to do it than TMR Live. I'm going to come on the show tomorrow.
My man.
Do y'all, he said, I'm on the golf course right now. I said, I figured you're on the back nine. He said, no, I'm on number 8.
Yeah.
But I want to come on the show tomorrow because Jay Field got something to say because people got it wrong.
Yes,
people
indeed.
got it twisted.
And Coach Prime addressed it also on Twitter, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Hilo. Coach Hilo down there.
Tell Coach Hilo congratulations on his marriage, man.
Big Dog Chico said congrats on the wedding.
Yes, indeed.
He said thank you.
Yeah, man. Good luck.
He said he'll see us soon. Well, you know you're welcome anytime, Hilo.
Yeah.
That's my Mississippi cousin.
Coach Prime said, Coach Jason Phillips is my brother, my dog, my dear friend. He was even mentioned in my Hall of Fame speech because of how he helped me prepare for games with ATL. He's retiring after a stellar career, and please note several buffs, Rex, or receivers are in NFL camps currently. Love you, my man. Love you, man, to life is what Coach Prime
Let me
said.
break something down real quick, man. You know, the Hall of Fame is major, right? And when you get up there and go in, any name that you mention in that speech is major.
Yeah.
Like you're literally saying, at this particular point in my life, I would not be standing here without these people. And Deion Sanders has said, not just on X, formerly known as Twitter, but on that stage in Canton, Ohio, Jason Phillips made me a better DB with his spirit and level of competition, which is why Jason Phillips coached with him at Jackson State and at Colorado. But Jason Phillips, unlike a Coach Prime, has been coaching a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. And sometimes, man, for personal reasons, it's time to go home.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong. And there's nothing wrong with going home.
I'm telling you.
Like you paid your time. You know, people try to start mess when Sapp was like, nah, man, I need to go do some stuff I used to do and stuff I want to do more of.
Right.
And you try to make it be, oh, Sapp leaving, Sapp left. Can't believe Sapp left. Man, people have lives. And,
people have their
what
own.
happened, what happens is what we should be looking at, whether it was a Marshall Falk or Warren Sapp, a Jason Phillips, these people did this for Deion Sanders. They weren't applicants in a pool of like trying to get a job somewhere.
Yeah.
They love and support Coach Prime so much, they stopped doing what they were doing to help him be successful.
Exactly.
Falk will tell you like, nah, man, I'm here for Prime. Phillips will tell you like, nah, I came to help my dog out. And when that time expires because your other life is calling you, that doesn't mean it's something. But, you know, Chico, we'll hear it from Jay Field himself.
We'll hear from himself tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it? Yeah, tomorrow. I'm
he
still
said tomorrow.
Thinking, I was still thinking we was on Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, but no, we 5 days a week.
Yeah, he said tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow. Coach Jason Field, you know, my guy, man, looking forward to that conversation. A conversation he initiated. You know, he reached out and said, man, I can't think of a more better. He didn't call ESPN, Chico. He didn't call Fox Sports or on 3 or 3 this or 4 that. He called TMR. And said, oh, look, I'm coming on. And, you know, I want to let the people know. They need to hear from me. Because there's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of speculation out there. But Jay Field knows Jay Field, so let Jay Field tell it.
Exactly. I love it, man. TMR Live exclusives right here. Y'all can reach out and try to, but hey, man, we got them for you. No cut. All right. Not being stepped on. It's coming to you raw.
Don't step on that.
Don't step on it.
Look, man, the product is good as it is, man. You ain't got. In fact, if you gonna step on this, I'm gonna insist you have to change the name. You could put a choke collar on it and call it Blue Dog shit, but you can't call it TMR Live.
Right. Whatever it is.
You
This
don't
with
know.
that with this.
Yeah.
But you know what? That ain't this. You understand me?
No,
Each
this
and
is
every
uncut.
time. No
This is
matter
uncut.
how close y'all think.
Chico, before we go,
Ain't it.
do one thing. Hop over to the Pregame Network Instagram and play the Brendan Marion quick interview post practice.
All right, we'll do that. And I'm gonna go to, because you mentioned Coach Marshall Falk, and Coach Falk mentioned, as I pull this up for you, he said he's not comfortable being a head coach yet, and he kept it real.
What a powerful admission, though. Like, we live in a
Yes.
world where people can't be vulnerable and share what they really feel. And shout out to Falk for sharing that.
Mm-hmm. Here we go right here.
It feels like you're getting more comfortable out here. Like, are you just feeling more comfortable, like, doing this kind of thing, like juggling the media, juggling all the
I'm not
players?
comfortable with being a head coach yet. It's just all honesty. I don't know if there's comfort in being a head coach. Every day, when I lay down, there's a problem. When I wake up, there's a problem. All right? So there's no real comfort in that. I should say the comfort is in my athletic director, is in my board, is in my chancellor, my president, them helping me to resolve whatever those problems are so we can put the best product on the field. That's the comfort, and knowing that I have that help around me to put the best out on the field.
But by the end,
Love that.
I love it too, man. I got no issue with that. Now, people like clip it and just put a headline out and, make it sound like a negative thing. But what he said was absolutely positive and just self-aware,
Yeah.
and the whole thing is like, I don't know if it's a comfortable job, but now that don't mean I'm leaving. I'm just acknowledging I go to bed with problems, wake up with problems. And that's the part that I want to double and triple down on as coaches move on, in different facets of their lives. It ain't easy to win football games, and it ain't an easy job.
Mm-hmm. Hell no.
And you done it 25, 30, 40 years of your life, and now you want to do something else. Why we mad?
Yeah. Hey, man, you got a whole bunch of people hating from the sideline. Or,
Let me say this.
What you call it? Backseat driving?
Yeah, backseat driving. And I probably should save this just for tomorrow, but it'll come up tomorrow, Jay Field.
All right.
Chico, when you and I found out, which was before the world found out, that Jay Field was going to cash it in, you know who knew before we knew?
Yeah.
Jay Field.
Yeah, sure.
And don't you think maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, 9 months ago, when he was pouring so much into Coach Rashad, that maybe he knew something that even you and I didn't know, and I lived with him.
Right.
like something. And then Coach probably tell you, like, if I know the guy well enough to mention my Hall of Fame speech, don't you think he told me a long time ago?
They dogs, man. What, over 30, 35 years?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Don't you think he mentioned to me somewhere probably around last October or so? Yeah, man, I think I'm going to do the spring, man, but I'm going to have to probably go to the house after that.
Yeah.
You don't think that likely came? Like, I'm assuming. Y'all don't think that's, as friends talk, that he would just spring that on somebody?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Coach Rashad, too. See him out there doing a great job. And I think he fits perfectly in this go-go offense with Coach Brendan Marion, a.k.a. the mailman, a.k.a. Ball Coach B. And we got a clip right here from Uncle Neely. And I'll go to the clip real fast.
Coach, we're 2 days in, but what are you seeing out of the offense so far?
I just love the energy of the guys, the energy to want to compete, the energy to want to be out here together. Everybody's excited when we get off that bus to come execute and have practice. So I love really where the energy was at today. And I love the brotherhood I'm starting to see. Nobody was letting anybody slack, and they were coaching each other on the little details, no hands on hips. Make sure you keep your helmet on while we practicing, all the stuff that coaches should be saying, the players are starting to say to each other.
And it seems like the intensity or the energy pickup was a deliberate thing. There was an effort like, come on, let's get going, campus here.
Yeah, absolutely. Coach did a good job of positioning practice in a way for guys to build to where we need to be. And guys understood today when they came out that they had to give max effort, and they did that.
As we keep stacking days, what are you looking for to accomplish offensively before we get to the end of the week and head back to Boulder?
really just all the exchanges, all the ball security that happens on offense. On offense, you have to make sure you don't mess up the play before you even worry about the defense, right? The snap exchange, the ball exchanges between the receivers, the throw and catch between the receiver to the quarterback to the receiver, just all those little things of making sure we get lined up correctly and have the right procedure to execute and be a great offense.
Y'all see it. Colorado Buffaloes exclusive access right here. This is the pregame network, TMR Live. Put a W in the chat. Put where you're representing from in the chat and where you're watching from in the chat also. And make sure y'all go to www.unclechico.myshopify.com. That's old ball coach B right there, letting y'all know what it is.
Yeah, I love sitting in his meeting room, man. Same with Coach Marv. When it's staff only, and listen to their discussions when they're breaking down the practice film and what they need to do to get more out of a player. And that's what you heard ball coach B say, right? Like that he's encouraged how these guys are checking each other now. And the things that 24 hours ago, the coaches had to tell everybody. Now the players are telling other players, helmet on. We're not standing here looking tired like with our hands on our hips. Spread the message, spread the culture, like each one teach one. Don't just assume that it's going to happen organically. This has to be a deliberate effort. This has to be an intentional effort. And that's what camp is about. So I share his enthusiasm, what I saw. I love to see, again, as we start to show Chico, guys celebrating with one another. I love to see a little smack talking and chirping too. And you're getting all that, and it's just day 2. So we'll looking forward to day 3 tomorrow, man.
Looking forward to day 3. Hey, man, shout out to Joseph Williams also coming back off of that injury, having a great camp so far. Saw him make several plays out there just to be able to secure the catches after being out so long. That's huge for a wide receiver. He got a huge catch radius, making plays, and had a couple touchdowns also. Shout out to Joseph Jojo Williams and those rest of those wide receivers, Cam Perry, Quentin Gibson, and everybody else, Alex Ward, and all of them.
And you see more and more that confidence come back as well when the pads come on Saturday and then beyond when we're full contact. Because there's nothing like it, Chico, when you're coming off an injury to get tackled for that first time and get that physical confidence back, that mental confidence back that I am healed that could do this. But JoJo had missed a beat, man. He's out there doing it.
I'm telling you.
Shout out to his family, too, that came on Prime Parents, man. Great folks.
Yep, y'all go check that out when you get a chance, too. We appreciate y'all. Hey, we don't have to be finished, but we're going to wrap this up because we can, and we got more tomorrow. So y'all just stay tuned for that. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and comment. That notification bell should be turned on right now. If not, you might miss out. And don't text us like, I didn't know. What happened? I didn't know. We're going to hit you with one of those.
Lotta, Heaper,
Messa.
Because the day we had a Messa guest come through.
Shouts out to all of them. We appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Uncle Chico, TMR Live. Go get y'all some merch. Go get y'all some damn merch. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, let's go.
Dude got the facts in the flair. Intriguing question, make you stop and stare. She gon' wanna rock like that, remind me when I wrestle the Uncle Needy the big dog, Post Prime Confidant, Black 21 in the game, that's the real talk. Need me hold it down, keep the ship on the rails. She gon' come through wild, but it's forced up a belt from Bama to Hawaii. In my crooked letter, runners are connected. We better together, big brand, every super chat. Show love to the crew, Chico break it down. Give us something new, back, snap that light, let you pay rent. Stop the TMR Live, we gon' make your day lit. Monday through Friday, same time every week, 2 p.m. out, 4 p.m. This the sports show. Runners ride with us 5 days, we stay true. Chico drop the taking me, looking to muse. Hold it down, hold that you go left. But the chemistry still smooth. 2 p.m. 4 p.m. we never lose. Talking that sports, giving runners the news. TMR Live 5 days a week. Funniest in town. Ain't subscribe yet. No sit your ass. Hey runners, grab your snacks, grab your meds, grab your patience. This Chico about to lose his mind in 3.
Sit your ass dog. Sit your ass dog.
They're going. How you giving me this, man? Like you give me this, man. Like, subscribe. Jump, drop them super chat. We go. It's that auditory butter, baby.